Hi and welcome to my random ruminations. Apologies for my appearance. I'm on antibiotics again and I'm in the middle of fighting a really bad infection, so I'm understandably less than enthused about looking after my appearance right now. What do I want to talk about you today? Well, kind of this. This is a copy of Half Off Ragnarok by Shannon Maguire. It was given to me by my friend Kiwi. Awesome series of books. As far as I can remember, I read them back to back the last time I was really sick, but it was with migraine. And well, you know, something that doesn't shine in your face that entertains you, and you know what? I can't remember much of it, so I'm actually in the process of rereading the series. But from having reread the first book, which I can't remember the name of it, I think it's something Armageddon. Anyway. Like I said, I'm really sick. But from reading them, from rereading the first one, and from what I can remember of the first read through, which is very little, extremely good books, extremely well written. I read 5 chapters last night of the first book, and I'm blown away by Shannon's writing style, because she writes in the first person primarily, and that's difficult. It's hard to write a book from the first person, and it's not hard to keep the focus of the story when you're writing from a first person perspective, but it is very hard to keep the story interesting. So, but that's not exactly what I wanted to talk about. What I actually wanted to talk about was this. Now I'm going to have to see if I can get this in. As you can see, it's signed by the author, which is really cool. I love that it's signed by the author. But I've had a couple of books that were signed by the author, and as you can see, her signature is nuts, just nuts. I don't even know how you get Maguire out of that, to be quite honest. And it seems to be a common thread with most authors. Their signatures are so hard to make out. And I'm actually starting to wonder, is that because they don't want their signatures to be forgeable? Now, admittedly, I actually disagree that really complex signatures are unforgeable. It just takes practice. And yes, I'm one of those people. I used to spend hours learning to do different people's signatures. I really enjoy doing it. It's something that I find very relaxing. And the end result of that for me is that my handwriting is utterly illegible to anyone but me, pretty much. But I kind of like it. I like that there are these authors who have these insanely complicated and insanely almost illegible signatures. And okay, I get that one part of it is, oh, I have to write this really quickly because I'm at a convention, and because you need to get as many people through as possible, because a lot of the times at conventions there's a charge for getting your book signed. It might be like €5 or $5 or something like that, which is kind of a rip-off, but anyway, I'm sure if I ever get published I will be doing the same. And but it's still I find it quite endearing that authors have these terribly messy signatures, so many of them. I have a copy of a book inside. I really should have brought it out. Back in 1 second. And I'm back. To contrast what I'm talking about, this is The Other Whisper by Ian Paul Power. He's my favourite Irish author. Seriously, read this book. If you haven't had a chance to read it, go on to either the wolfpackpublishers.com or ianpaulpower.com and order a copy of it, or go to, order it in your bookshop or whatever. It's well worth it. It's a really good read. But here, to contrast with Shannon's signature, look, you can make out Ian, Paul and Power, more or less. The Power is a little bit, if I was to look at that, I would go Paw-er, but that's because I'm kind of weird. But so you have two contrasts. You have illegible, legible, illegible, legible. And I really like that. I like that there's such a scatter of them. For the record, if I'm ever published, if I ever get Strawberry Kisses published, yeah, it's going to be freaking illegible signatures the whole way, because I can't read my own signature, so how could anybody else? Well, no, no, not a chance. Good luck with that. So yeah, I think, like I said, I sometimes think it's to stop it being forgeable. Personally, I think that's a bullshit. But I'm not really sure that that's actually true. Speaking of signatures, I had a copy of That Rarest of Things, an actual book by Alfred Hitchcock that was signed by Alfred Hitchcock. And Winter ate it when she was a puppy. I've never quite forgiven her. And a long time ago, I had a copy of a collection of Irish myths and legends. I don't think I have it around here. I actually don't know where my... No, I had one. I have a new copy. I found it somewhere. But the original copy was the first English printing of the Irish myths and legends after the Irish War of Independence. And it was signed by the entire first... oh crap, why can't I think of the word this? The entire first Irish cabinet, including, and actually some of their wives as well. It was kind of unusual, and I really loved it. And it was, of course, it was stolen by an ex-girlfriend of mine. Yeah, that kind of pissed me off a bit. Oh well. Anywho, I am going to go and collapse back into bed. But look, it's warm enough to be in a t-shirt. And oh, perhaps somebody watching this can help me. Could you please suggest somewhere I can get prop making materials? I want to start making some cosplay stuff, including a street judge helmet and pauldron and shield. Yeah. So if you know anything about where I could get materials, or really good, easy to understand tutorials, I would really appreciate it. Anywho, back to bed. Talk to you all soon. Bye.